It's how you pronounce it, people. It's Saber. The day ends. I feel uneasy with Saber sleeping next to me. Saber. So I escape the shed once again. I stop walking and stare at the winter sky. It's not that it's exceptionally beautiful, it just calms me when I blankly feel the coldness of the winter. I don't know how long I did so, but I feel like I hear footsteps from within the darkness. Who is it? There's no reply. The footsteps come closer along with a sharp presence. It's gonna be... I'm gonna take a guess. Actually, I don't know who it would be. I'll lower my waist and prepare so that I can jump back anytime. Hey, I'm asking, who is it? There's no reply. The cause of the footsteps appear in front of me without stopping. Hey, it's Archer Boy. It's cutie cute boy. I like this guy. He's pretty sweet. He's the servant that was fighting Lancer that night at school. The red armor knight that Saber beat after she jumped over the wall. You're Tosaka's servant, Archer? The man raised the side of his mouth a bit. He smiled, so I can take that as affirmation. Something annoys me. I feel irritated for no reason, or I should say, I can't get myself to like this guy. I've never talked with him, nor has he attacked me, but still, I understand the moment I see him face on. I cannot approve of him. There's no reason for it, but I just can't. It's just not me. It should be the same for Archer. There can't be 3 people in this world who match me so badly. He's someone like that to me, so it'll be no surprise if he considers me irritating as well. What? Weren't you going to confine yourself to keeping watch until your injury healed? Of course, I intended to do so. I will end this ridiculous cooperation once my wounds heal. That is why I have remained as a spectator, believing that I have nothing to tell you. Oh, don't hold back and stay as a spectator. I don't have anything to talk to you about either. As much as I'd like to do so, there's something I cannot overlook. It seems you are not letting Saber fight. What's wrong with that? I automatically answer him back. With clear enmity, Archer glares at me. As I thought, it is indeed something a kid like you would think. There's no help from others. I can do everything myself. And on top of that, there can't be any victims, huh? I'm disgusted with this attitude of yours. What? You have no reason to tell me that. I'm just going to do what I believe is right. You have no reason to complain. I have a reason. As a servant just like her, I can understand Saber's troubles. Saber must bear a large burden with a master like you. Partly because what he said is true. But even more than that, I cannot stand having this guy say it. Don't kid me. I'm not a burden to Saber. I'm going to fight in her place, so that should be fine. Huh. Are you saying she won't get hurt if she doesn't fight? Servants are beings that only exist to fight. It is an insult to deny fighting to such a being, but telling you that won't do anything good. After saying what he wants, Archer closes his mouth. For a few minutes, Archer and I confront each other silently. I gulp. His cold stare seems to be looking inside of me. Suddenly. So, how shall it be, Saber's master? The Red Knight calmly requests an answer. What do you mean? Do you really intend to finish this war without fighting? Not fighting anyone, not killing anyone, and not letting anyone be killed? I didn't say I won't fight. I'll fight when the time comes. I see. So you want to kill anyone even if you fight. So you won't kill anyone even if you fight. That's right. You have a problem with that? I won't interfere with your overly optimistic thinking. I don't have the time, and I'm not that crazy. Archer turns his back. But do not misunderstand. The superhero you are being is no more than a cleaner. Funny coming from him. Know that the only people you can save like that are the ones that survive. I wonder... Excuse me, I wonder why. Those words make me feel like I've been beaten all over. Hold on. What do you mean by a superhero just being a cleaner? You should have realized it already, too. Look, your methods will not allow you to reverse a sad event or a miserable death. Those are the limits. A superhero is only someone that tidies up events that have already taken place. You will definitely not be able to save people you want to save the most. That's not true. The hand reaching out to save someone must be to save that person. An ideal is only an ideal after all. As long as you embrace that ideal, the friction with reality will continue to increase. The path that you are about to take is of that sort. So you will someday face reality, and you will have to pay the price for your compromises. That choice of yours might end up taking the lives of many people. What? Be at least prepared. When you realize how small you are, you decide what you will make right and whom you will punish. If you cannot do so, then throw away those dreams and magics of yours right now. His back disappears into the night. Understand. No matter what anyone does, people that cannot be saved will always exist. All you can save with your ideal is the ideal itself. That is all humans can do. But still. Hey, wait, what are you trying to say? My question vanishes into the darkness. Archer's presence is already gone, and my voice only reaches empty air. What's with him? He disappears after mouthing off like that? Summarize. He was telling... Do we really need a summary here? To summarize, he was telling me my way of thinking is too optimistic and that I'll soon have a painful experience. How can anyone conclude that I'm wrong before I even try? I'm ready. If I'm wrong, I'll just pay with my life. That is the readiness of a magus. I know that without having Archer telling me. I really can't get along with him. But still, I have one concern. No matter what anyone does, there will always be people that cannot be saved. Humans can only do so little. But still, can I follow that idea without turning back even once? I mutter to myself. I felt like that's what he wanted to ask me before he stopped himself. Day 8. This should be fun. Hello, Fujine. I'm going, Shiro. I'll bring you home something, so be good. Fujine goes to work, waving goodbye. I'll get going too. I'll be home a bit later since I'm going by my house, but I'll be home before dinner. Don't do anything careless while I'm gone. Well, the time is just past 7:30. I was able to send them off without delay, so there's only one thing to do now. I've been drinking coffee this whole time, so I should probably drink some water. Well, let's continue from yesterday. Let's go to the dojo, Saber. Saba. Are we starting the training immediately? We just ate breakfast, so should we not rest for a while? There's no need to worry. I've trained enough to be able to move right after eating. And we had toast this morning, too. I don't live so unhealthy that bread sits heavy in my stomach. Oh, if you say it is fine, I do not mind. Then there's no problem. Let's go. I'll show you the results of planning all last night on how to hit you at least once. I blow into the ground along with my defending Shinai, not fully able to dodge Saber's counterattack. The hand holding my Shinai is numb. It was a counterattack received after charging into her with all of my might, trying to overpower her. Naturally, I'll drop my Shinai and fall on my butt. Damn, I thought that would work. Your judgments are too optimistic. Please understand that you cannot defeat a servant even if you put your life at risk in an attack. It is good to have determination, but please consider your opponent first. You say so, but I'll be beaten eventually if I'm on the defense. I have to go on the offense if there's a chance. That is true, but you do not understand how to make use of such a chance. If you are to attack risking your life, you should wait for an appropriate chance. You don't even need to tell me. You looked away for a bit earlier, right? Something like that only happens maybe once a day, so I thought it was a chance. It was good that you were able to make that judgment in an instant, but that was an opening I made intentionally. I averted my gaze to see if you would be agitated by it, but I would never have thought you would come straight for me. You mean it's not good making... You're mean! It's no good making fun of a beginner. I'm not making fun of you. Even if it is a plot of mine, as long as it is an opening, I bear some risk as well. Ha ha ha, kawaii. But then, the risk I took averting my gaze and the risk you took coming at me with your life do not even need to be scaled. So the point is to softly attack the small openings? A large swing will miss the opportunity. No, I bet you want to say that I should attack according to the size of the opening, right? Yes, so please try to estimate the size of the opening. But you are much clearer than yesterday on the line of death. Once you obtain the skill to sense danger, the decisions of whom to fight and what to do naturally become limited. Saber comments happily. Saber. If I'm not imagining things, she might be happy that her student has improved a bit. It is almost time to take a break. Should I go and get some water, Shiro? Oh, that's fine. I brought a kettle, so I'll drink from that. I pull my tired body over to the wall. I wipe my sweat off with a towel I prepared and drink the water out of the kettle. I exhale. For 3 hours since I saw Fujine and Tosaka out, I've been fighting Saber. And as usual, Saber doesn't explain anything and I don't ask anything as we cross swords. It's a match with pretty much no chance of my victory, but my body moves better the more I fight Saber. I'm not hoping to improve my fighting techniques. This is just letting my body, not my mind, get used to battle. But it's still better than doing nothing, and since I don't have anything, I'll be of no use unless I train this one aspect. When the time comes for me to face a master, if I'm thinking about how to fight, that'll surely prove fatal. Saber's not sweating as I expected. I feel down, but I won't be able to catch up to her in a day or two. Saber is resting her body, sitting Japanese style like yesterday. It's a waste just sitting here absent-mindedly. It's break time, so I'll talk to her. Alright then! I want to know about how Saber became a servant. The super move even a monkey could understand. I mean, this one's kind of dumb. This one's really dumb. Because, this is not going to do anything. So, once again, I'm trying to think like Shiro. I don't think Shiro wanted to know a super move. I think he'd want to know about Saber before she became a servant. Before she became a servant. I wonder what Saber is like when she was alive as a human. Saber is so beautiful, and I bet everyone liked her. Though one might misunderstand from the name Saber, she might have been a normal girl who didn't even use a sword. Yeah. I wonder what Saber was like before. I get curious and I accidentally speak my mind. Yes? Did you say something, Shiro? Huh? No, I was just imagining what you were like before. I don't want to know your true name, but I was wondering what kind of life you led. What kind of person I was like? You are interested in strange matters, Shiro. Ignore it if it's a problem, it just popped in my head. You're the servant, Seba, but I thought you might have been different before you became a servant. Yes, I think she might have led a calm life suitable for a lovely girl. Boy, is he about to be surprised. Ha ha! I do not think that is possible. People do not change their personality when they become a servant. And I was a knight who was given a sword at birth. Any different self that you talk of never existed. Whoa, so you have always had such a tense personality? That's terrible. I sympathize with the people who are around you. What do you mean by that? I am strict, but I do not coerce the people around me. Don't lie, I know from today's training that you're pitiless and have no mercy. Look at this welt. You're happy to come pounding on me when I make a mistake. You're a devilish instructor. Oh, blush. Blush. I wonder if she's blushing because she's angry? And she wants to kick my ass, or if it's the other way. I was not happy about it. I feel sorry for Shiro, but it would not be training if I was not strict. How unusual. It's not unusual! It's really surprising for Seba to make that kind of expression. What is with that expression? I think it is unfair to suddenly go silent. I wasn't expecting you to get angry like that, so I was surprised. But, is that so? I only emphasized what I was thinking. That might be why. You don't talk much with your emotions, so that was new. Is that so? I believe I act on my beliefs. I'm saying that it's your thinking, not your feeling. No, not that. It's that you don't say what you're feeling. That is only natural. What is demanded from me is not an opinion as an individual, but an opinion from my position. That does not change even now. I will protect you as the servant Seba. I'm sorry. It's just, you can't. Once you learn the way they pronounce things in the Japanese dub, it's so good. I should not say anything that does not relate to that purpose. There is no need to even think about such things. That may be true, but that'll be boring for you, Seba. You have a role, but I don't think you need to devote yourself to it. You have things you want to do too. As I said, protecting you is what I must do. In addition to being inexperienced as a master, you don't listen to me and try to fight. That is why I'm training you right now. Oh, that's not it, but, well, I guess it's fine if you say so. It seems Seba is softer and cheerful right now, so I don't want to ruin this calm mood by continuing this conversation. Before I realize it, it's noon. Is it lunchtime, Shiro? Yeah, it's lunchtime. We confirm this to each other as both our stomachs growl. Let's eat. Is there something you'd like, Seba? That's great. That's a great face. Nothing in particular. I am mostly satisfied with the food you prepare. Saber's expression is a bit strange. Seba? Well, it helps that she's not nagging like Tosaka. Then I'll go get some groceries. I'll come home around the same time as yesterday, so go on ahead to the living room. Yes, I will be waiting, Shiro. So he's back out here. I decided to try making shrimp dumplings, which I have wanted to try making for a while. It's a dish that's a bit larger than takoyaki, and it's really hot and tasty. I bought some mustard and also snacks for the 3 o'clock tea. I put the groceries into the bicycle cart. Oh yeah, I met Ilya here yesterday. she's not here. No, it would be a problem if she was here every day, but not having her here is rather disappointing. I haven't told Saber or Tosaka that I met Ilya yesterday, because Ilya didn't seem like an enemy. I was hesitant to tell them about her. No way. Just because she was here yesterday, that doesn't mean she'll be here today. So, I get on my bike and go straight home and go visit the park. Okay, so think as much like Shiro as you can. I do kind of want to know what Ilya's doing. Wait, why is one highlighted and one's... Oh, that was just... Wait, why was one highlighted? Oh. I don't know why. I'm just going to go straight home. I'll go straight home. Saber is looking forward to lunch, and I'm in no position to stop by anywhere. So I make the shrimp dumplings. It's not really a dish to eat with rice, but it's best with alcohol originally. It was something I learned to cook at the bar restaurant I work at. Shiro, this is really hot. Saber eats the round, deep-fried food, bigger than a golf ball, but smaller than a tennis ball. Are you sensitive to hot food, Seba? Or do you not like such roughly made food? No, I have no problem with either. The hotness is interesting and the taste is coarse, like sand. But I can also feel a great deal of care. I see. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. It is too bad we cannot let Rin or Taiga have some. Taiga? Miss Fujimura, Saber. Seba continues to eat silently. Perhaps because she worked out in the morning, it seems she's eating more than usual. I don't know if this is appropriate for a guy, but I'm happy if someone eats my food. Even more so if they think it's good. I'm unskilled as a master, so if Saber gets happy from just this, I'll put more effort into making meals, huh? Oh no. Oh no. What is this downtrodden look? Saber is looking at the empty plate with an intense expression. Saber? I'll make some more if you want. No, I've enjoyed enough. It's not that I don't have enough. I wish we could see Shiro's facial expressions during some of these, because one of my favorite parts of this visual novel is seeing all the goofy reactions. I don't know, it's just heartwarming. Alright, then let's have some tea. I'll go brew some right away, so wait here. They're also good for thumbnails. I take the empty plates into the kitchen. I put the dishes in the sink and put the kettle over the fire to make some tea. Oh yeah, Saber, how about having a different kind of tea? I pop my face out of the kitchen, and... But this is a problem. Shiro's food is good. If I stop eating from now on, my will to fight will certainly decrease. I'm still too indulgent. I have experienced it several times, but starvation tactics are so dreadful. That's so cute. Well, I take it back. I'll stop putting so much effort into cooking. If I keep putting more effort into cooking like this, she might end up making me into her personal cook. Yep. People shouldn't overdo things. Oh, yes, that's good. Even after lunch, we do the same things. I wholeheartedly exchange Shinai blows with Saber. The training that should continue until Tosaka or Fujine gets home is interrupted by a doorbell to let me know a visitor is here. Shiro, it seems there is a visitor. Yeah, I heard it. I'll go, so please stay here. No, there is a possibility that is an unwanted visitor. I shall accompany you, just in case. What Saber says is plausible. It is, but if the visitor happens to be a neighbor, there's a chance they get suspicious of Saber, and you don't want that. Because it's supposedly just me living in this house, but, well, what happens will be what happens. Sakura and Fujine come here often, so I shouldn't start worrying about public image now. Alright, come on, Seba, but please stay quiet if the visitor is a normal person. I know, I am to be your distant relative, is that right? Yeah, that's good. Who could it be? Yeah, I'm coming. Hurried by the doorbell, I opened the entrance door. Hey, it's, Issei. Issei Fudo, or whatever his name is. Excuse me, I heard you were not feeling well, so I came to see how you were doing, Emiya. Instead, the visitor is not some enemy or some neighbor, but a friend from school. Oh, it's just you, Issei. It's rude to say that. Is that an appropriate attitude to take towards a friend who has come to see you? Complaining, Issei hands me a paper bag. Huh? What's this? Apples? It's a get-well gift. When the person who usually never gets sick is absent from school, I should at least bring something. I'm grateful for his concern, but I'm not absent because I'm sick. And also, it seems wrong for a young student to bring a bag of apples for a sick friend. What, Emiya? Don't you like fruit? Why is he blushing? Oh, is this some yaoi? Are we gonna do some yaoi? Is this what we're gonna do? Huh? Oh, I mean, I like him. Yeah, it's complicated, but I'll accept your good intentions, of course. I bow in appreciation. Emiya, this is a sudden question, but who is that woman behind you? Huh? That said, I turn around. Of course, Saber followed me here. Oh, I see. Issei must have seen Saber when I bowed. It is not something I've seen before. Why is such a woman at your house? Issei stares rudely at Seba. He's really bashful in front of strangers and can be really cold-hearted towards strangers or people he dislikes. Well, she's called Saber, and, I am a distant relative of Shiro. I was treated kindly by the master of this house, Kiritsugu, when he was in my country. I came to sightsee here the other day, and I am staying here thanks to my relation to him. Huh? Saber smoothly delivers a convincing story. So you're an acquaintance of Emiya's father? I hear he loved traveling. I am sure he would have had the chance to meet someone like you. What? Ryudo Issei, who's supposedly bashful around strangers, easily accepts the fact. I see. I understand your situation, Emiya. Your sickness is just an excuse and you were showing her around, right? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, I guess I'm not lying on the grand scale. And you won't mind if I intrude. Give me some tea in appreciation for bringing it back. Let's talk about what has happened at school in these past 2 days. Issei comes in, taking off his shoes. What do you mean by appreciation? I'm busy, you know? Let's talk some other time. What are you saying? You left your bike outside your place, right? Oh, yeah, I left my bike at the Ryoto Temple. Yeah, so I brought you back your bike. Even though I was busy, I went straight home without attending the student council and came here. Are you saying you cannot even give me some tea for that? That's certainly helpful. Even though I have 3 bicycles, the one I left at the Ryoto Temple is the most expensive one. And my favorite. Sorry, Saber, can we take a little break? Saber nods silently. Sorry, could you guys go to the living room? I'll prepare some tea. Japanese tea for Issei and English tea for Saber, right? What? I'm joining as well? I don't know what to do. Or I don't know about that. I do not think you will be able to talk freely with your friend if I am there. That's not true, right, Issei? Right. Girls are loud, but Saber-san is fine. Humble women are a part of our cultural heritage. That's a comment. See? So please go ahead. Yes, I understand, but Shiro... What? Is there something else? Could I have some Japanese tea as well? I do not like Japanese tea. For some reason, Saber says so clearly. So, Saber is the meat eater of this fine visual novel. It feels a bit weird, her saying that in her usual manner.